Welcome to Phesily, your portal to the pivotal moments in rock history. Today, we're diving into 1968, a turning point for Elvis Presley. Imagine the king of rock overshadowed by his movie career until Steve Binder, a bold producer, steps in. Their meeting, the start of the iconic '68 comeback special. Hit subscribe and join us as we explore Elvis's resurgence and the unforgettable show that redefined his legacy. Elvis Presley, at a critical juncture in his career, craved genuine feedback. Enter Steve Binder, a producer known for his straightforwardness. When Presley and Binder met in 1968, it wasn't just a casual encounter. It was a meeting that would become a defining moment in Presley's career. Binder, unafraid to speak his mind, faced a pivotal decision: to cushion the truth or be brutally honest with the king of rock and roll. In an industry often clouded by flattery and half-truths, Binder chose the latter, offering Presley the unvarnished opinion he so desperately needed. This exchange set the stage for a collaboration that would change the course of Presley's career. Binder's candor sparked a new fire in Presley, leading to the creation of the '68 comeback special, a show that would not only revive his career, but also cement his legacy in the annals of music history. In 1968, Presley and Binder met for the first time in Binder's Los Angeles office. As a music and TV producer, Binder was chosen to create an NBC special featuring Presley, who, during the 1960s, had shifted from rock and roll icon to movie star, at a time when bands like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones were ruling the rock scene. During their initial hour-long meeting, Presley and Binder connected over their shared love for music. Binder remembers that moment vividly. Then Presley asked directly, "What do you think of my career?" Binder, reflecting on his younger, more forthright self in a phone interview with the Associated Press, admitted, "I told him straight up, I think it's in the toilet." Presley's reaction: "Finally, someone's telling it like it is." This frank exchange marked the beginning of their collaboration on the Singer Presents, Elvis TV show, now famously known as the '68 Comeback Special. Premiering on December 3, 1968, this one-hour show reignited the then 33-year-old Presley's career. The special moved away from the fluffy, superficial songs of his movie soundtracks, sponsored by the Singer Sewing Machine Company. In the special, Presley was a mix of calm and dynamism, displaying inspired performances. He was the epitome of charisma, sweating, his black hair disheveled, but always genuine. The climax of the show was Presley's stirring rendition of "If I Can Dream." This poignant song, written specifically for the special, resonated with the chaos of 1968, set against the Vietnam War and the tragic assassinations of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Robert F. Kennedy. Following the special, Presley's career experienced a resurgence. He began performing to packed houses in Las Vegas and released the acclaimed album, From Elvis in Memphis, featuring hits like Suspicious Minds and In the Ghetto. Presley's life eventually took a downward turn. After divorcing Priscilla, he fell into the grip of prescription drug abuse. His life tragically ended with a heart attack on August 16, 1977, in Memphis. Yet, Elvis Presley's legacy has never waned. Graceland, his former Memphis residence turned tourist hotspot, attracts 500,000 visitors annually. HBO even released a documentary titled Elvis Presley, The Searcher. Furthermore, his likeness and voice continue to resonate in movies, TV shows, and advertisements. The '68 Comeback Special is often highlighted as a pivotal moment in Presley's career. In a 2008 piece for the Los Angeles Times, Robert Lloyd described it as a moment of change, noting, "He regains his voice." Television initially played a friendly role in Presley's rise to fame, featuring him in groundbreaking performances on variety shows hosted by Ed Sullivan and Milton Berle. However, these appearances later became sources of discomfort. Binder recalls Presley lamenting how show hosts ridiculed him on air. Returning to TV was a significant risk for Presley. Binder recounts how Presley's manager, Colonel Tom Parker, initially insisted on a Christmas-themed special, presenting a box of 20 Christmas songs for airplay. But there was a catch. It was just Elvis singing, nothing more. Binder adamantly refused a holiday-themed show, and even the typically unbending Parker gave in. The special ended up with just a brief nod to the festive season with Blue Christmas. Billy Goldenberg, the musical director, who personally preferred West Side Story over Presley's Hound Dog, aimed to tap into Elvis's deeper, unspoken emotions. Goldenberg, during a discussion in Elvis Week, remembered Presley as tender, lovely, and polite. Goldenberg noted a rich tapestry of emotions in Elvis Presley, far beyond the charismatic stage persona familiar to the public. He saw layers of sensitivity, passion, and a certain vulnerability that were not always visible under the glare of the spotlight. This emotional depth fascinated Goldenberg and influenced his approach to directing Elvis's performances. In his interactions with Elvis, Goldenberg detected undercurrents of joy, sorrow, and introspection, revealing a more nuanced human side to the iconic performer. He recognized that Elvis's ability to convey such a range of emotions was a key aspect of his appeal and sought to showcase this complexity in his musical direction, bringing out the best in Elvis both as an artist and as a person. He had this raw, primal energy, Goldenberg noted. Elvis embodied a powerful mix of sexuality and tenderness. Goldenberg had a clear vision to reinvent Elvis Presley for a new era. In the 1960s, a decade marked by rapid cultural shifts and emerging music trends, he saw the need to evolve Elvis's style. His mission was to bridge the gap between Elvis's traditional rock and roll roots and the contemporary sounds of the time. This modernization was not just about changing Elvis's musical style. It also meant redefining his image and persona to resonate with the changing tastes of the audience. Goldenberg worked to infuse Elvis' performances with a freshness and relevance that would appeal to both longtime fans and a new generation of listeners. NBC's gamble paid off handsomely. The special soared as the network's highest-rated show that year, and its significance has only increased over time. In an attempt to recapture that success, NBC is planning an Elvis All-Star Tribute in February, with Blake Shelton hosting and a lineup of famous artists reenacting the original show. A box set, released in late November, brings the program to a new audience with a Blu-ray edition, and Binder has penned a book detailing the behind-the-scenes story. Binder often muses on the astonishing endurance of the '68 comeback special. For him, it's a marvel how a show, conceived in a different era, continues to captivate audiences decades later. He notes its timeless appeal, with elements that still resonate powerfully with contemporary viewers. Reflecting on the special, Binder feels a blend of surprise and pride. He hadn't anticipated that a project designed for a moment in time would turn into a lasting cultural phenomenon. This endurance, he believes, is a testament to Presley's enduring charisma and the show's groundbreaking production. It's timeless. It's as if it was filmed just yesterday, he mused. I never imagined it would be watched again, let alone endure. For more insights into the lives and secrets of the stars, don't forget to subscribe to Phesily. Join us as we unravel more mysteries of the celebrity world. Until next time, keep the legacy alive.